Hi, this is Steve and you're watching the Patio Heat channel. Today we're going to answer a viewer request in how I take apart a pilot and get access to the orifice of the pilot itself. All right, so first of all, what you're going to need is you're going to need a screwdriver, channel lock, a needle nose, a 1/2 inch open end wrench, and then possibly a 7/16 open end wrench. All right, so let's go ahead and get at it. We're going to first remove the lower screw holding in the channel here. Okay, that's just number 10 by I think it's 1.5 inches. And then this is a number 8 screw that holds in the pilot pilot cover, hole cover. Remove that. Now these screws actually do go into the pan head as well as the pilot shield in there, and then this one here goes through the pan head to hold that in place. All right, you just pull down sometimes and pull out like that, and sometimes you can't pull down, so you might have to pull up and then get this to come out to the bottom here. I like to do it this way here, pull it down, out, and you're good. All right, so you'll see here there is actually a pilot shield up here that's going to be floating around while you take this apart, so you want to kind of break this loose. Now this is aluminum, this is brass. You can just kind of pull it down without bending it. Pull this over here. I can see a little bit of spider web in there right now. All right, so next we're going to take our channel locks here. I'm going to grab a hold of the pilot so that I have a nice firm grip on the two sides, and then break it loose like that. I kind of wiggle it around a little bit to get to maneuver. All right, and then pull it up and out. Now the orifice itself is located, here's an example here. So the orifice itself, if I take off this nut, you'll see the orifice is right here. It just drops right out. Now here it hasn't dropped out yet, but let's see if we can get it out without marring it in any way. So that's why we'll take these needle nose, grab a hold of the pilot itself, and then I'll just grab the very bottom edge of that pilot orifice and I'll try to break it loose. I think it moved a little bit. I want to kind of check on it, and it will not come loose, so I'm going to end up probably marring it. Let's try it one more time. Get a hold of it right at the bottom, and yeah, so it's not coming out, so we're gonna have to probably replace the whole pilot. In that case, we're gonna need that 7/16. We'll remove the nut that holds the thermocouple on like that. Okay, and kind of keep an eye on these nuts here that they don't fall down there and make it really hard to get access to them. So we'll take the new one, we'll remove, we don't need this nut here because we're putting on an existing tubing, nor do we need the compression fitting, which is this little piece right here. So we'll put those down, and then I'll grab these two so they don't fall down all the way, and put that in here. Make sure we have our pilot orifice right there, and we'll just screw that on lightly, and then the same with this side here. Once we have them both on and aligned properly, then we can go ahead and tighten them up. Let's see here. Sometimes these are a little bit difficult and you need to work them in there before you really start wrenching on them tightly. So there we go. Seems like it'll go in now. Okay. And this one here just needs to be snug. And then we'll grab a hold of our channel locks, hold this tight here, get this moved up all the way. And then once you get to where it's tight, give it about an 1/8 of a turn and you're good. All right, now we'll push this back up. So I'm gonna lift the pilot shield up so I can get that over the edge. You might notice there's 2 notches in there. And so there's one that lines up with the hole, one that lines up with a punch that goes through the pilot body itself. I line up the hole that goes to the pilot shield, put that in, raise it up, and then again you have this number 8 screw that goes through. Not only does it go through the cover, the pan head, it also goes into, well, it goes through the shield here, or channel, as well as it goes through to the pilot shield inside. So you have 4 items that this needs to go through, and the last one is where it actually taunts and tightens to. This one just goes through the shield into the pilot, or pan head. Okay, and actually the pilot body, I should say, too. All right, there you go. Hope this has helped. We're glad to help you. If you have any questions, feel free to put those in the comments. Thank you and have a great day.